Matter of fact, I got
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What do you think?
I haven't seen it. No, so
What do you think about Queen?
I think obviously. Sure.
Yeah, what do you think of Queen?
Right.
What do I? Tonight?
I haven't seen the show. Brian May asked me if I could come on over to the premiere, and I said I'm going to be here anyway, so it works out perfectly.
Are you a Queen fan?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, it stands the test of time. Like I was just saying a second ago, the music holds up even today. I think when Wayne's World came out, it just gave it a whole new audience. But it holds up. I did a show. Oh, it was the Liza Minnelli wedding. Liza and David asked me to perform there, and that's when I first met Brian. And the age groups that were at that wedding was so eclectic, from like old people down to young people. And when Brian got up there and played "We Are the Champions," I mean, the place went crazy.
Which track's going to get you out of your seat, and why?
See, I don't know what's in the show. Obviously, the big hits are going to be in there. I don't know. You're my best friend. I love that song.
These are located at the top of the main foyer stairs.
I think when "We Are the Champions" comes up, everybody's just going to go crazy. But of course, you know, every single hit that I'm sure is in the show, people are going to go crazy. But I think that's going to be the epitome. I hope they close with that one. No, how can I top Freddie Mercury? You know, you can't do it.
How would you feel about a catalogue of your music being changed into music?
Oh, I think it'd be fantastic. We'll see one of these days. People have talked about it, but you know, we'll see what happens. All right. Okay.
I've just noticed on my skirt.
Do you have a spillage
on the way? I had a spillage.
Listen, would you love to be in another musical? And would you love to be in this one?
Well, I did read it, but I mean, I was 9 months doing The King and I, and it's a long time. So I'm actually working with Anita next. That's not on a musical though. I'm going to play about murder. So no room for songs. I suppose we could add a few, but it wouldn't really work.
But we will see you in another
Yeah, I'd
musical,
love to be in another musical one day. I love doing all that.
Well, you were so fantastic. Thanks very much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the scene.
I will.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
See ya. Hi, and do either of them?
No, it's
anyway, are you a massive Queen fan?
Yes, definitely. That's why I'm here.
And what's your favourite song then? What's your favourite?
I always thought that was really good, but yeah, you know, loads of them, Fat Bottom Girls, all that, yeah.
And do you think you'll be up and dancing in the aisles?
I don't know. It all depends on how my shoes hold out.
And do you know anything about the storyline?
No, I've got no clue whatsoever.
Because apparently it's set 300 years in the future,
I know.
so I was kind of a bit thrown by
I was
that.
expecting sort of Mamma Mia type thing, you know, a bit of a love story, but God knows, that's the fun of the fair, isn't it?
And how do you think it's going to be listening to Queen songs but not sung by Queen?
Oh, I don't know, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, that's a new one on me. I hadn't thought about that one. I know, a bit deep that was. Yeah, don't ask me deep questions, not tonight.
Listen, I'll catch up with you at the party
Yes.
anyway. Have a nice time. I'll see you later.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry.
How much of a Queen fan are you?
Oh, everybody's a Queen fan, aren't they? Yeah, of course. I mean, I think everybody's very sad. You kind of think something's missed without Freddie here, but I've no doubt we'll get some lovely surprises. I've no doubt it'll be wonderful. So I'm hoping to get a little. I was just saying, I liked that one he did. Very nice. Thank you. Bye bye. Did you want to gossip?
Yeah,
So have you all seen it? Because a lady down there said she saw it on Saturday. Ah, so am I in for a good evening? Oh, fabulous. Am I looking forward to it? Oh, yeah, am I ever? Also, it's always at lovely things like this that you see all your mates that you haven't seen for ages. So that's also part of it, you know. So I'm quite looking forward to that too. Of course. Listen, you know, I'm the right age, aren't I? But I say that, but then all the youngsters are into Queen fans too. So age doesn't really have a lot to do with it, does it? Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Hi, what would you think? What would you excited about?
Can I ask you, first of all, are you here as a fan of musicals or as a Queen fan?
I don't go to many musicals actually, but I love Queen. Absolutely love Queen, and I'm also a fan of Ben Elton. So it promises to be rather good. I don't know a great deal about this musical. I know it's set in the future, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Pop's taken over the world apparently, and Rock's going to make a fight back.
Rock's going to
Make a fight back.
well, quite right too. Yeah, it's my era.
Do you have a favourite Queen track or something that's going to get you?
Oh, I love We Are the Champions. I mean, I sang that when I ran the marathon this year, when I came through the the finishing post. It's a great feeling. So it generates such a wonderful
We'll look
feeling.
forward to catching up with you afterwards and
Okay.
finding your views on it.
Thank you.
Rock is Beatrice von Tresco.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely.
Nita
How-
Dobson's in one as well.
Oh, not the same one.
No,
surely.
darling, she's got a bit of a... We had great rows in the shop about who wore which.
And have you been doing sit-ups all week?
No,
Oh, don't have to.
it's just how I stand.
Now, don't talk for a minute.
Oh,
Please do not wait until the main foyer or upstairs.
my tummy. No, don't go there. I'm a mother of two. Anyway,
Now,
Yes.
you have a vested interest in this show. Tell me why.
well, my husband, Alexander Hanson, who you know, John, is playing Commander Khashoggi, who's the Killer Queen's head of secret police.
And you're going to give us some gossip from rehearsals.
I can't think of any. I mean, it's been a hell of a journey. You know, when you start a musical from scratch, and they did a 3-week technical period when you're moving lights and scenery and everything like that. And then they've been in previews for 3 weeks, and it only stopped changing on Friday. But I have seen it, and it's wonderful.
Oh, fantastic.
I have to try very hard not to cry at the curtain call because I get so overwhelmed.
And are you really proud of old husband?
I'm
then?
immensely proud
Oh,
of old husband, and
fantastic.
so are the kids. I brought the kids on Saturday afternoon,
Oh,
who are 9 and 10, and it's deeply suitable.
And are you going to the party afterwards?
I'm certainly going.
Mine's a gin and tonic when you
I'll
get
see you
there.
there. Are you coming to the party?
Absolutely.
Oh, lovely. I'll see you later
See
then.
you later. Thank you. Excuse me, can I have a quick one? Hello, John Scott from this morning. Hello. How excited are you about
This
tonight?
morning? We didn't meet this morning, did we?
No, no.
Sounds like you're reminding me of something. Do you remember this morning?
Well, I was, but we won't go there. How excited are you
I'm
today?
very excited, actually. I don't get out much, you know. I have a lonely life out there with the birds and the wildlife, so to come to the metropolis and, you know, every bit of 5 minutes drive away. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love musicals, actually.
And you love Queen.
I do, and I love Ben Elton's writing, so it should be, as they say, a winning combination.
Absolutely. We don't do that anymore. They want it. ITV, the big ITV.
having a good old bob up there in the circle. I've got my bopping gear on.
Hello, Leslie. John Scott from This Morning.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello there.
Wait till this goes.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Hey. 5 minutes. Bloody hell.
Right, what are you hoping for tonight?
I'm looking forward to a very funny, very witty show full of some of the world's greatest rock songs. Very well done. And Ben Elton told me about this about 8 months ago, and he was very fired up about this new musical. We saw Brian May at a thing the other week, and he just said, when you see Bohemian Rhapsody, it will blow your mind. I love Queen. I can't wait to see it.
You're a big fan, aren't you? What's your
I'm huge. Favourite Queen song? Well, I mean, look, you know, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You, you know, it's kind of magic, Bohemian Rhapsody, where do you stop? I mean, some of the world's greatest pop songs.
What do you think a show like this is going to do for keeping Queen's music alive?
I think it'll introduce you to a new generation that might not know that much about it. It'll be fun, it'll be tongue-in-cheek with good songs, and it might make them dig out the old albums and play them. I hope so. Have a good night. Yeah, there was one guy who did We Are the Champions, it was appalling.
And are you looking forward to this evening?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Have a fantastic time. I'll catch up with you at the party.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The cast. It's wonderful. He's half as good as on the show, but marvellous tonight. Yeah, I brought me in. In the show. Hello.
APCN. What's brought you here tonight? Is it being a fan of musicals or is it being a Queen fan?
Well, it's all those things, but I'm also a friend of Ben Elton, and we had him on the show on Saturday night. He's coming out this Saturday, with Roger and Brian May. We had a kind of Queen reunion. So it was great. And so I got a preview of the show, and I was saying that the kid who's in it, the American boy who plays the Freddie Mercury part, he's going to be a big star. But that's all thing, the whole showbiz thing. Put the star on his door tonight. It's going to be wonderful.
Have you got any favourite Queen tracks that's going to get you out of your seat?
We Will Rock You. Oh, I'm an old rocker at heart, you know.
Thank you.
Might look like a henmouse, but I'm a rocker.
Being a bit kind of cavernous, but this should work really well here because it's rock and roll, you know, and I can't wait.
Hi, nice to meet you, APCN. So what's brought you here tonight and not to the Star Wars premiere?
Oh, well, I know Ben very well, so that's the main thing. And I like Queen very much too, but actually, you know, I don't go to first nights unless I'm absolutely forced by personal reasons. And Ben's one of my oldest friends, so I'm here to support him.
How well do you think that the Queen music's actually going to translate into a musical, and how do you think people are going to feel seeing the songs sung by, like, not Freddie and Brian? And
I don't know, but I mean, you think about, there's so many bands who've been covered in that way, from the Beatles to ABBA. You know, I mean, I went to an ABBA concert in New York, but, you know, it was done by people doing ABBA. And it was absolutely full, and everybody sang along, and it was just like, you know, being at an ABBA concert. I don't think this is like that, because it's like a story, you know, with the Queen songs in. So I think this is kind of a cut above, actual just taking them off. But I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know what he's done with the songs. I don't know what the storyline is. I don't know anything about it. I haven't asked any questions on purpose.
Well, maybe catch up with you later and see what you think of it.
All right, yes.
Are you going to the party?
Yes.
Right, then. We'll see
Yeah,
you
we're doing
then.
the full night out.
Okay.
I want to ask about your lovely coat.
What's your name?
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Thank you. Like your coat.
What are you doing?
Where are you?
Associated Press.
Oh, fine.
Okay. What's brought you here tonight? Is it Queen or are you a big fan of musicals?
More Queen than a great fan of musicals. And I'm lucky to know Freddie very well, and know Roger Taylor, the drummer Queen, as a great personal friend. And he's talked a lot about it, and he's very proud of what's happened. And And with Ben Elton, we should have a laugh as well.
What do you think Freddie would make of this tonight?
Well, I mean, he loved.
What are you doing here?
What would Freddie have made of it? I think he would have been incredibly pleased to have been here. I mean, he left behind him some incredible songs.
Very well.
Lots of incredible fans who are still there today, and to have actually seen his music, in the theatre in the West End. I'm sure he would have been very chuffed.
Robert De Niro's been a big backer behind this production. Is this an area that you've been involved in or would like to pursue? Maybe we're going to see Virgin the musical.
I've sort of very occasionally dabbled in one or two musicals and always fallen flat on my face, so I think I'll just prefer to come and watch them and enjoy them.
Maybe catch up with you later and see what you think of it. Okay, cheers. Thanks, Richard.
And have you got a Marks and Spencer's bra on? That's the most important thing.
Yes, of course.
Well, how big a Queen fan are you?
I'll talk to you.
You can't say that, my mum's listening.
I'm a massive Queen fan. Yeah, I love the songs, I think they're brilliant.
Which is your favourite song then?
It's difficult. I mean, there's so many brilliant songs. I've just done a track with Brian May for my album, which was my favourite Queen song called Too Much Love Will Kill You, but it's not one of the better known songs. That was always my favourite. But you've got the other champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, Fat Bottom Girls, which I can relate to.
Oh, don't. After you get the plug for your record in, are you going to the party afterwards?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I'll see you at the party later. Mine's a gin and tonic and I want to know all about it. So we haven't got tickets, you have to tell us what it's about.
What I'll do is I'll pass mine in, get it back and then pass it back
all
to
right
you.
then. I'll see you later.
See ya,
Take care.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Let's get a shot.
Yeah, I am. It's about time we had a great new musical on the West End. Hi.
Are you a real fan of music?
I am. I like Brian May's music for many years. Best guitarist in the world.
What are you anticipating the show's going to be like?
I think it's going to be a riot. I gather it's quite a fantastic story. There's a lot of imagination. And my daughter's having a birthday present. I haven't heard the tracks yet. That's why I'm here tonight, to hear the show and have a good time.
How do you think a play like this is going to survive in the West End?
That's what we need. There's a big gap for this sort of fun rock musical. Definitely. See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have 3 minutes. Thank you.
Samantha! Gorgeous.
Thanks, babe. How are you?
I'm very well, thank
Good.
you. How big a Queen fan are you then?
Oh, I love Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody rocks.
I was going to say which is your favourite song, so you'll be able to dance into that one, will you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, listen, you'll have to go and take your seat. I'll see you at the party afterwards.
Yes,
Tell me what you thought about
I will, definitely.
Yeah, I want.
Oh, come on, Ben. He likes cutting.
I love cutting it, but did you make your outfit yourself?
Yes, I did.
I thought so.
It was one of Lorraine's makeover shows. She did handy hints one week.
Lorraine?
How to use your old pocket handkerchief.
Yeah, but we don't watch Lorraine.
Oh, no,
we had
God,
on this
well, I said
morning.
yes. Oh,
Thank you
yes,
very
of
much.
course. No changes.
How big a Queen fan are you then?
What do you mean by that? She loves them all, don't
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
I do, yes.
It's fag hag in the world. I
Yes,
know.
I'm a big fan of Brian's.
And what's your favourite tune?
I want to break free.
Fine. Go and enjoy the show. I'll catch up with you at the party afterwards, and you can tell me what it was
Nice
about.
show. Where did you get that? Does
Dolce
that come
Gabbana.
From oh my
That
goodness,
comes from
Dolce
Hair.
Gabbana musical. I think he's nicked that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Is it cheap?
This evening's performance of We Will Rock You is about to begin. May we remind you that latecomers cannot be admitted until a suitable break in the performance. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's performance of We Will Rock You is about to begin.
In his life, we became quite good friends actually when I was recording an album of their music, and I don't know that many people have covered their songs, but I made a whole album of Queen material and he got very involved with me on that project, so that's how I got to know him.
There's been Mamma Mia, which is obviously the music of ABBA, and now we've got the back catalogue Queen. What do you make of these back catalogue musicals, as they're calling them now?
I don't know really. I mean, I haven't seen this yet, so I can't comment on this. But I think when you have wonderful writers such as ABBA and Queen, it's great to know that at least when you go in to see the show, you're going to hear some songs that you know and love already. You're going to know them.
And when are we going to see you back on the stage? I can't wait.
Well, I don't know. Not this year anyway. I'm in the middle of sort of preparing a new album, so I'm doing things behind the scenes at the moment rather than performing. But hopefully not too long.
Don't be too long, because we do miss you. Take care. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. Bye.
He's my good children.
Excuse me. Can you do it this way? Excuse me, can we see? We can't see.
Thank you, chaps. Go get you down the stairs. Go down the stairs. Sorry, sir. Right.
Brian.
Robert. Bill.
Nice to be here. How do you feel about tonight, Robert?
Oh, well, I don't know anything about it.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you think of the production tonight? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm very much looking forward to it. It's been a long, hard, no, not a hard one, but a long one, you know. I mean, a lot of heart and soul's gone into this one. We've lived in this thing for a while.
Hiya. How does it feel tonight, you know, on the
I'll tell you afterwards. But the reaction has been amazing so far.
What did you think when they first came to you with the idea of a Queen musical?
Well, I thought it'd be a difficult thing to make work without, you know, but I think between Ben and ourselves, we've sort of got something that makes it's a great night's entertainment, and it's very uplifting.
Both you and yourself, Brian, were down as musical supervisors. What did that role entail, and how did you sort of...
Well, it means like really just remaking our music to fit in with Ben's plot and in the way that we're all happy with, and so it's not foolish. So
how do you think Freddie would feel tonight?
I think he'd love it. You know, very theatrical guy.
Thanks very much.
Brian. All right.
Yeah,
this is Aidan.
Hiya.
How are you
doing? So how are you feeling? Any first
I feel very confident. No, I don't feel nervous. I just feel excited and so pleased for the members of our cast, because they're wonderful and they get a chance to really show what they can do now. Fantastic.
Very proud moment for tonight.
Very proud. I think I'm like a football manager tonight, because you kind of give all you got and then all you can do is cheer on the sidelines. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. Love
Which
'em.
cheering?
Yeah.
Why did you not want it to be biographical? Why did you want it
It's a lot more fun this way, and it actually has a lot to say about music and the way it's going. You'll see what I mean when you see the thing. You know, it has a lot to say, and it also, I mean, it's to do with the kind of legend of Queen, if you like, or the spirit of Queen. Although we're not in it, and it's not about us. It's not in the past. It's in the future. So it's ideal.
And were you surprised by the sort of success already in the ticket sales?
It's been incredible, yeah. I mean, we've had every preview sold out, and nobody's ever wanted to leave the theatre, so you couldn't ask for more, really, yeah.
And do you think, you know, suppose that somebody's never heard Queen's music before, do you think they're still going to be able to relate, or is it just for die-hard Queen fans?
No, it's for everybody, everyone. It's a great story, and the songs ain't bad, you know, even if you didn't hear them before. You know, it's a great journey. I think everyone will get into it. It'll make you laugh, make you cry, and go away feeling triumphant, I think.
I mean, this is still one of your tracks that will get you out of your seat, and you know.
Well, I'll be out of my seat, you bet your life, yeah. I love them. I've seen this, you know, I mean, since we've lived and dreamed and eaten and slept this thing for the last few months, and I love it. I haven't got fed up with it yet. It's still changing.
I know we're here to talk about the show, but your frock is gorgeous.
Thank
you
you
look
very
stunning.
much.
Like,
My husband bought it for me.
You really are the queen of the evening. You look
very
stunning.
much. Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourself, and we'll see you at the party afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Brilliant.
Look
Thank
forward
you.
to catching up with you later.
Okay, enjoy.
Yeah, cheers.
Enjoy the
Bye-bye.
show.
The song is a legend in itself, and it lends itself perfectly to the stage. I mean, I don't think there's a single. I mean, there's clearly, you know, a number of great rock acts, and Queen are, you know, one of the greatest of all. But I think Queen are definitely the most adaptable to the stage.
Good selling point too.
Well, I mean, Queen are hugely popular, but people could be disappointed, but they won't be.
And the cost, 7.5 million. Is that?
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I know the staging is a couple of million quid, so that's pretty. I don't know where the rest went. I mean, probably on Roger's lunches. I have no idea, but it's a huge show. You can't ask people to come and see a Queen musical and do a little, you know, fringe production. It's either got to be as big as by rap, or it's not going to be on the stage.
Right. What's the project been like for you personally?
A joy. What would it be like?
Hi, nice to meet you, Etienne.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Good. Nervous. Anxious to get in, actually. So I won't stop long.
Make it snappy. Okay. What was the starting point? How did you come on board?
Queen and I started talking after they finished their idea of doing a biography of Freddie, which didn't work, and I said, you need to make a legend. It needs to be as big and epic as Queen's music itself, and you know, and as hopefully as witty. I mean, I feel Queen were a witty band, and I wanted to make a comedy, and we have done, but it's a comedy with a little bit of heart, and the company do it beautifully.
How did you work the music into the storyline?
With a great deal of hard work, but that's my job, you know. I mean, it wasn't working the music into the storyline, it was working the storyline into the music. Clearly, Queen come first.
So, beautiful game, and then which was harder?
Impossible to say. Different job.
Favourite track?
God, I mean, I keep changing. I mean, I couldn't give you one. I literally every day. Probably today we will rock you because it stirs the loins.
Okay, look forward to catching up with you
Have a
later.
fantastic time. We'll catch up with you.
Yes, I have.
We've been asking people to make course here to sell.
Thanks, Brian, for doing this. I need you.